John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And Chris, we're not in for ideal baseball weather in this one. It's cold out there, so it'll be interesting to see if that impacts the game at all.
Boog, this is one of those nights where position players want that pitcher to have a nice tempo. Keep things moving. Don't take forever in between pitches because it just makes it colder out there. You get stiffer and you're not ready to make a play like you need to be. So that's the emphasis, I think, on cold nights like this.
It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And starting in this one, Colin Ray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get started, Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0. On the ground to first, Bush. He'll do it himself. One out in the top of the first. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Torres in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Colt Keith.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Just underway here from Wrigley.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Two now. Now one missed. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Riley Green stands in here, takes ball one low. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Runner at second, two down. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, inning over. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound in this one, Kiter Montero. What do you got on him, Chris?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Torkelson steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
No doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Seiya Suzuki stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Foul ball there.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in there.
4-seam fastball.
0-1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Montero, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look.
That is the inning. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. Second inning here, no score. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Next offering is outside. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2 and half up to hit.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And a foul ball. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Swing and a foul straight back.
Sinker. Low middle.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sinker. Low inside.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Slider. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Low middle.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Sinker. Low middle.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll move to the third with no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal. First pitch swinging.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. That one way inside. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Colt Keith. Top of the third, no score. Just missed. foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Tigers with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Suzuki running hard for it. Long run, tracks it down. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Here's Riley Green, 0 for 1 so far. On the ground, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On the bush. It's a double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third. Swanson digs in. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Amaya at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouled off. He was late.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Circle change. Low outside.
In the air, left field. Green has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Popped up. Horner under it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
McKinstry batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom 4, Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bruce.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch. Hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bush in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Middle outside.
Fought off foul. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpire
Goes down looking.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's Alex Bregman. There goes the runner. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And a foul ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Now a quick throw to first. Suzuki back in on a dive.
Slider.
Suzuki
Low
off of
inside.
first with 2 away. And a foul ball.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. James Outman up now for the Tigers. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that is foul.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one to first, and a foul ball.
Ball.
The 1-1. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Here is Gleyber Torres. On the ground, and that one handled. Sends it across to first. Out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Nico Horner. And Framber Valdez into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Low inside.
Missed inside with the curve. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Sinker. Low outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Stays alive.
Curveball. Low middle.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Tap back to the mound. Valdez to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. No score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Up now for the Tigers.
Third baseman, Colt Key.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bush takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Line drive. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's out.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Right through there for a strike.
Curveball. Low middle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Crow Armstrong at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Curveball. Low middle.
In the dirt. Ball 2.
Curveball. Low outside.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Curveball. Low middle.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Valdez keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit to second. In there. He's safe. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Takes it himself. 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
On a line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-zip. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Circle change.
Man on second, 2 down. Chopper right side. Torres on to first, and that is the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Colin Ray done for the night, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for
Gavin Hollowell comes on now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
up next for the Tigers.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Zach McKinstry. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Up next for the Tigers.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. James Outman up now for the Tigers. He's grounded out a couple of times. Out towards right center field. Suzuki gets there. He's under it. And that is a big first out. Go ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. 1 for 3. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Tyler Ferguson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thielbar, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ground ball to the right side. Base hit! Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. So bases all loaded up. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one well upstairs. Ball one. The Tigers with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Little chopper rolls foul. Bases loaded. One away. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now, Colton outside. And that is ball one. That one missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Out to center for Armstrong. In position, and that's the third out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 7th inning stretch time. You're dialed into the show. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle. Curveball. Low inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Low inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Circle change. Low outside.
This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. And there's one away. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 2.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably a good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Sinker. Low middle.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And foul ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Torres tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the eighth. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Ground ball right side. Horner throws to first. Important first out to begin the eighth. So up next, Dylan Dingler. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter.
Nope.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the eighth. Dansby Swanson stands in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Sinker. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Curveball. Low outside.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Sinker. Low inside.
That misses off the outside edge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Circle change. Low inside.
That one hooked foul.
Sinker.
All tied up. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. In there. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of...
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jacob Webb.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. At the plate, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's outside. And a count now even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here is Kevin McGonigal. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Suzuki makes the grab on the run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Last chance for the home team. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. So they turn things over to the righty, Troy Melton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that high 4-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
The Tigers trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
4-seam fastball.
Here comes the 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Con mi pie plantado yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, aquí todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando.